Hello, and welcome to another episode of the City of Flagstaff's Recovery Roundtable. My name is Jessica Drum, and I am the Public Affairs Director for the city. And today I am joined again by our City Clerk, Stacy Salzberg. Stacy, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me here, Jessica.
And today, Stacy and I are here to talk to you about voting again. Unfortunately, at the end of last week, it was brought to the city's attention that there was an inconsistency between the publicity pamphlet that went out for the upcoming August 4th election that Stacy and I talked to you about last week and the instructions on the ballot. And this only pertains to one question. And so we wanted, hopefully you have already all heard about that and have marked your ballots appropriately. But if not, we wanted to just provide some additional information and those voting instructions. So Stacy, can you tell us a little bit more about the inconsistency, what the instructions are on each, and what voters should be doing?
Sure. So the inconsistency that we found is that in the publicity pamphlet, the instructions on the voting for mayoral candidates was to vote for no more than two. And the ballot that went out just last week indicated to vote for no more than one candidate for mayor. So again, this is only related to the mayoral primary on August 4th. So that's where the discrepancy lies. I think it's important for the public to understand as well that the discrepancy was a result of a city error, and it's not something that came from the county, who is actually in charge of conducting our elections. So I want to make sure that that's very clear. And so the message we're trying to get out to our voters is that the instructions that are on your official ballot are the correct instructions, and you should be following those instructions when you place your vote for the mayoral candidate. And so you would vote only for one, and that would be the official vote for that particular candidate. And so we've also got some questions coming in about what do I do if I've already filled out my ballot, but I voted for two, now that we know that we only need to vote for one. And so as long as your ballot has not been mailed, you can request a new ballot from Coconino County. So they'll send you a replacement ballot for your vote. And you can call the county elections department, or they've got two physical locations that you could go to if you need to get a new ballot. So they have a drive-through service window on 3rd Street. So you can take your ballot, your spoiled ballot, to them, and they will exchange it for a new ballot. They also have an office at the Flagstaff Mall, where you could also take your ballot and request a new one there. If you call their office, if you call their office, they'll mail you a new ballot for you to use.
And Stacy, a spoiled ballot is what we call it when the ballot has been filled out incorrectly.
That is correct. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Now, language was new to me for when we were learning about this whole process. So, folks, fill out one ballot, definitely only fill out one ballot, and you only select one candidate for mayor. Follow the instructions on the ballot. And if folks have any more questions, what should they do?
They can contact my office. You can contact me through email or by phone. My email is stacy.salzberg@flagstaffaz.gov, or you can call my office at 928-213-2076.
Thanks so much, Stacy. And again, the city we feel terribly about this discrepancy and this inconsistency between the publicity pamphlet and the ballots, but please, your vote matters, your vote counts. We want to have everyone successfully fill out a ballot. So select one candidate for mayor, follow the instructions on the ballot, not on the publicity pamphlet. Call the city if you have any questions. You can reach out to the county elections office. They can give you a new ballot if you filled it out incorrectly. They can also help if you have other questions about voting. And feel free to reach out to Stacy and the clerk's office if you have any questions. And again, please fill out the ballot, make sure that you vote. Again, this is only for the primary election and it only affects the one question, which is the mayoral question that is on the ballot. The other questions, all of the other information is correct. This is only for the August ballot. This is not for the November ballot. This issue only impacts the ballot that you should have received if you selected mail. If you are voting in person, Stacy, on August 4th, what can folks expect?
So the same thing applies for those folks that will be voting in person at the polling place. So there'll be some signage there at each polling place that just asks folks to remember to follow the instructions on their ballot. But again, the ballot that they will get at the polling place will also show just vote for one. So again, it's the same message, just please follow the instructions on your ballot. Only vote for one mayoral candidate.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Stacy. And as always, you can submit questions for the next episode of Recovery Roundtable at recoveryroundtable@flagstaffaz.gov. Thank you so much.
Thanks you, Jessica.